what you wanna be, yeah. Come on and make your move. Dinosaur King is your destiny, yeah. Come on and make your move. Control the cards right in your hands. Jurassic giants at your command.
D-Team. Watch out, here we go. Prehistoric dinosaurs aren't extinct anymore. See them fight, hear a roar. Watch out, cause they're right next door. The past is in the present. Time's been twisted upside down. These fossils are colossal. Only one can wear the crown.
Dinosaur King is what you wanna be, yeah. Dinosaur King is your destiny, yeah. Come on, make your
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you, pretending you got a sliver. You're not fooling me, cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Don't hold back. And Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know we'll catch that villain.
Say what? 내가 넌 그만자 쇼하스키가 무거운 스탠다드 조스 기대 안트로 예스케마 이 속에 팍팍사 원한 믿지 마시마 함께 다른 거이 다시 빔빔 맞춰내 깡깡 이터대 반반하려나 With the wine of the challenge You mother wine of the challenge What am I wine of the challenge 무기라지 못하고 박수 주인의 고유 내 가슴이 박수 강국의 와인 페이퍼 요 와토 비토 담아쓰리야 트위트라세 유토 Here we go 야 주노 요소 빡 아까이 다이포 요 막동 시스템 코너스가 당겨 습관이 된다 에고 오페아스 Yes come on 코노메로 이빠세 와가미 조심해 뭐해 아까는 거이 다시 빔빔 맞춰내 깡깡 이탈게 반반하려나 With the wine of the challenge You mother wine of the challenge What am I wine of the challenge 빔빔 맞춰래
The Triforce of Wisdom, Link. The evil wizard Ganon has the Triforce of Power. Whoever gets both Triforces will rule this land forever. You must help me, Link.
Hey, for you, Zelda, anything.
Nice job, hero.
Hey, excuse me, princess.
Big bad boys from outer space. Get a body slam, the human race. Wrestlers race to our defense with strength and speed and flatulence. Heroes join the operation from different planets and different nations. There's an intergalactic federation to monitor the situation, catch each and every confrontation.
Only broadcast on this station.
Well, the fun must have planted behind the mask they hid. The face of our new champion. King Bear had a kid. Muscle has the power. He's also kind of nuts. This guy could save the universe.
If he only had some guts.
Hi, hello. Sorry, that's loud. I'm gonna turn that down a smidge. Just a tad. Good morning, hello, welcome. Hi, pause. How are we today? I already had my espresso today, so we're gonna start maybe kind of high energy and then just lose it at most halfway through stream. Sound good? All right. What happened last time we were playing? It's been 2 weeks. My brain can barely remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. That's a lie. I had eggs. I had too many eggs yesterday. You look at our Digimon though. That's still kind of loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. Let's see. We got Waspmon, Vegemon, Stingmon, Repamon. Probably got some mons over here doing their thing. We got investigations going on. And I forget what I was in the middle of. That's about it. I still got Pokemon on the brain. I caught some shinies yesterday. What else? What did I get? I got the 2 Sneasel. I feel like I got a 3rd one, but I can't remember what it was. Whatever. Oh, I gotta, next time Ryan's playing Pokemon on stream, I gotta hit him up so I can trade him one of my shiny Sableye. I feel like you'd enjoy that. I'm still thinking about D&D last night. For anyone who wasn't there at D&D last night, first off, shame on you. No, it's fine. D&D is not everyone's thing. It was a little scuffed, but I think we had a great time. We had some murder happening, some terrible things, and also Selvit now has a daughter, so that's fun. What was I doing? I was trying. I think I was doing these competitions here last time, right? Let's just go on to another one. Never mind. Fuck you. Wait, no, not Eden. Shit. No, I need to go to Digilab. I need to go to Digilab! Can I go to Digilab from here? I mean, I can if I go to, like, Kowloon, but I'm not gonna do that right now. And we did some shiny hunting yesterday in Pokemon. That didn't go too well. We did some raids. Oh, the Ampharos that, DJ Chocolate, you know, had us join in on. That was the other shiny. Thank you again, DJ Chocolate. That was awesome. We still have some cases. But I want to do Digimon more. Oh, okay. I can go do that. The question is, what do I do with that Ampharos now? I mean... oh, pardon me. Breakfast just came up a little bit. Excuse me. The answer is probably, you know, change his type into dragon. Since I have all those dragon shards from Charizard now. And, yeah, that's probably it. Still hoping to get that new controller by Tuesday. Right, we have stuff to do at Central Hospital. Right, because we found out Erica has that, like, disease that makes her pass out every once in a while. Or something. Get, like, massive headaches. I should see if I have that disease. I don't really pass out, but I do get massive headaches. Yuko memory. Yeah, I still just want to keep playing more Pokemon. It's funny too, I feel like I have nothing left to do in Pokemon. Like, at all, and yet I still just want to keep playing it. I am here. Got my first call of the day as you want on camera. Of course, an hour in. I'll be honest. I know your job, like, sucks, right? I don't envy that much. I don't envy it that much. But, like, the fact you have so much downtime every once in a while, I'm jealous. What sucks when working at, like, a retail store is there's always something to do. Usually too much to do. So, the fact they are open until 3 on Saturdays is a sham. Oh, trust me, this is very... I believe it. I believe it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying like you have it easy. Let's just make that clear. I think your job sucks a lot of the time. But the fact you once in a while just have like you're at home, you got nothing to do, you're just chilling, a little jealous. That's it. Not saying you have an easy job by any stretch of the imagination. The last 2 months have been the exception, not the rule. Good thing I'm getting promoted soon. Oh, did you get that promotion? We've probably talked about this already, but my fucking suspected ADHD brain just probably forgot. Let's see. Do I need anything? I think I'm good on most everything. I'm applying for promotions for like the last 6. I feel like you've been applying for promotions for like the last 6 years. I'm glad you're finally getting one. You definitely deserve it. 5 new cases. Holy shit. Beat Willie Merchant. We're gonna start from the bottom up. Legit just told my boss I felt overqualified for what I'm doing. I mean, that's what you do, right? I should actually read that, huh? Hacker forum. Okay. I didn't mean to exit all the way out. I mean, I felt that way at work too. I don't want the response. It was always, you know, when you work in retail, it's always like you're a cashier or you're a manager, or not manager, supervisor. And I never wanted the responsibility of supervisor. When I worked at CVS, it was perfect because they had something called head cashier for a while. I think I kind of like the way they described it is it was supposed to be like a stopgap between like you're a cashier, now you're a supervisor. And I was just like, I'm gonna stay right here and you're not gonna change that. It basically just meant I had keys to things and I didn't have to open and close the store. It was great. I love that position. I'm so sad that when I went to Walgreens, it had nothing like it. Hacker forum. I was a supervisor at my last job and I wouldn't have left if they were actually willing to pay me good. They just weren't willing. I know that feeling too. The reason I left CVS is because we got a new hire on that I discovered was making more than me while I was at a higher position. And they, no offense to her, her heart wasn't in the job. Mine wasn't either, but I was at least pretending, you know? But yeah, she just wasn't into it, but she was making more than me. And I was like, that's bullshit. I'm leaving. And my boss was like, oh, but like we could get you a pay raise to like this amount. It's the most I can do. And I was like, that's 18 cents more than what she's making. That's not a pay grade. That's not a pay raise. That's ridiculous. That sounds like retail. It really was retail. It really was. There have been some rare Digimon somewhere. If I could find one, I can catch and sell for a premium price. And who are you? You got a problem? Don't get cocky with me or I'll steal all your Digimon. I'll kick your fucking ass. Yeah, I dipped out of there. I kind of regret it, but honestly, I don't think I'd be working there regardless. That's a data, yeah, so we'll go for the vaccine. They wanted me to do assistant manager at 18 an hour, but on a salary for a cash room. I don't know exactly what that means, but that sounds like it's probably BS. Is it BS? Super stinky jet. 24 would have been fair? Okay, so yes, BS. Gotcha. Gotcha, my friend. And now I'm doing Twitch. Sort of. I'll be honest. And it sucks to say, but I think I'm gonna have to get like a real person job again soon. I've been cutting into my savings for far too long. So I basically want to cap my pay at 18 an hour for 40 hours when my hours weren't capped. Oh, right, because you'd be salary. No. Sean, I was thinking last night about how much I miss you too, Sarah. I wish we could hang out. Honestly, if I could put myself in a bubble for like 3 weeks just to make sure I don't have COVID and then immediately go from my house to your house without touching anybody, getting close to anybody, I would. Would have been easier when my dad wasn't working, but now he was working, so... There we go. Sorry about that. I was just getting cool with trying to hang out, then Adam got... Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, Sarah's gonna panic about that so bad. I should have an oddly specific question for Pause. Is it, can you get here in 2 weeks? Also, maybe I'm going to have to go to the pharmacy. I went to refill my weekly pill thingy. Notice that the refill I just got was a different color and it had different numbers and letters on it. It's better be safe, right? Pause. So, I am not a doctor. I am not a pharmacist. I'm not even a pharmacy tech. I will say what they probably did was substitute one brand for another because they ran out of the first one. You should still double check though, just to be safe. But that is very common to happen in a pharmacy. So, don't worry about it too much. Is there any Splatoon music that people have remixed on the internet to have Christmas music? No, I don't think so. Okay, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to look now. Hey, when pills change, I sure did panic. Oh, thank you, Pause. Yeah, it's very common for that to happen. So, I'm torn between wanting to play Splatoon and wanting to put up the Christmas tree. So, kill two birds with one stone and just play Splatoon Christmas music while putting up the Christmas tree. ¿Por qué no los dos? There's something good to eat. Pinky swear. Okay, I'll think of something. I'll bring you meat! Use the PC. We need to go to the Digilab. Yeah, I'm not gonna say who, but a friend of ours wants to go to the mall today, and I really want to go to the mall because I really want to like go shopping for some presents, just like a few. But I'm like still kind of scared. I just can't wait to only work one Saturday a month. Oh, that would be so good. Oh my god, you are using the computer while you're on the computer. Computerception. These Saturdays are just the worst for trying to make plans. Yeah. Definitely. Command. I have mall boner. See, I hate the mall. I loathe the mall so much. But I have not been in like 5+ years. Because I don't drive. So I don't go to the mall very often like other people sometimes do. I hate crowds, especially now, for pretty obvious reasons. But like, I haven't actually done like a shopping trip in forever, so. Oh, y'all are chatty today. Okay, so I found 2 parody songs. One of the last Christmas parody called Lad's Squidmas. This one Mr. Grinch got Mr. Grinch. That sounds amazing. They cannot go or do anything or do any Saturday events. Like there's a tournament today and I can't go because that's the worst part. That's why whenever I was working, I was like, you're giving me Saturdays off. It's the only day I got to see my friends. You're giving me Saturdays off. And I still had like a couple bosses that were like, no, you need to be able to work Saturdays. Like I was the problem. Even though, okay, hold on. Let me catch up with chat. I'm gonna complain about this more. I'm gonna complain about this more. Honestly, there's a rainy Saturday and Black Friday has already happened. It's probably going to be chaos. Yeah. Go at an odd time during a weekday if I were you. I want to go, but like I can't decide when I go. It has to be like someone saying, I'm going to the mall. I can take you. I hate the mall. Not even thinking about COVID, but from pure, I hate people standpoint. Absolutely, yeah. Because shopping was done before Thanksgiving. I don't want to go anywhere. I pause, holy shit, I love it. Cannot wait to troll Jerry while playing these. And complain that we love you, do it, hee hee. Y'all love me too much, it's the worst. I feel so much love and support, it's sickening. How about that? Yeah, driving is the worst. Those are 2 of the 3 I found, but the 3rd was a bad edit where they just put Christmas on. Ooh. Gross. Yeah, so I've complained about this before, but I'm gonna do it again. I had a boss, right, back when I worked at Walgreens. Everyone hated her. She ended up getting fired for sexual harassment, which is, it's both sad and hilarious because my entire store was complaining about that. And then she didn't get fired until she went to the next store and couldn't stop staring at a woman's chest. Anyway, she was just socially awkward, mind you. I don't think she was doing it in a sexual way, but the fact she kept doing it was like a problem. Anyway, she called in all the full-time employees, right? I think there were, I want to say 4, if not 5 of us. And she was like, none of you are working Saturdays. We need you to start working Saturdays, okay? I was the only one that changed my schedule for this. But I was like the most likely to get in trouble for not doing it. It was such bullshit. So I told them like I can work like 5 hours Saturday morning because of the buses. I was lying. I could have worked until like 7, but I put my minimum or my maximum hours at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So fuck them. And then Sunday, I had to only work until 3 because the buses stopped after that. Buses are dumb. I didn't have a car for like 3 years because my car's actually got fucked and the car wasn't worth saving. So I didn't have one until I got the Kia. I was like, there's no way I can afford it. And then there's a case where for a while my dad was like, yeah, let's go to the dealership. See your options. And I actually could. Yeah, not having a car sucks. I've never had a car. So like, it's fine when you think about all the money you're not spending on it. Because you don't have a car. But in the long run, it's like, oh, but I can't do anything. Especially where I live. There's nothing to do in town. There's like one place in town that I would like hanging out at, except I hate the owner with a burning passion. So I'm gonna find all their Cheetos and Doritos and steal them. Car payments and car insurance and gas. I wish the US had good public transit. Me too. Honestly, opportunity costs like I really wish we could have got you a car because it gives you so much opportunity to get jobs and I was like, yeah. It would have been nice, but oh well. Yeah, it's like needed. I mean, if we had a better public transit system like Japan does, it wouldn't be that much of an issue. I forget what I'm doing. I'm just complaining now. Work sucks. Like, yeah, Sean, everyone knows work sucks. My job options were way more limited when I didn't have a car. Like, I couldn't have gotten the job at DCU if I didn't have the car. Yeah. Exactly. Turn that in. Subabamon's lost item. Under Kowloon level 1. Okay. Yeah. Work sucks. I know. Whatever that song is. It's been a very long time since I've listened to it. She left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know she cares. Something like that, right? But now things are remote, so maybe that's not the same as it used to be. I'm hoping remote doesn't go away. See, I've always, like, the jobs that don't need to be in person, I'm like, you're just wasting a building, you know? If you have, like, one important meeting, like, every month, do it at a hotel. They have rooms for that, so you're paying less for that than to, like, rent the space, probably. Now people have figured out the remotes where the song is What's My Age Again? The thing with, I'm just like, you can't make us go back. Like, it's proven to work. And as long as the job's getting done, like, who cares, right? You know, plays in Georgia and Florida now. Yeah, like, though they can't go back to work, right? Let's just get out of here. I don't want to beat up any babies right now. Unfortunately, I just got an email from my doctor saying that they can't do any more phone appointments because, get this, Ministry of Health, hold on, would charge them for not doing it in person anymore. But we're still in COVID. It's possible. Also, they're your doctor? They should just be doing that for it? What the fuck? Says it's possible to put the cat in the bag now. I want to say where to fire those people. Oh, they're super convenient. Like, they'd get charged? I don't get that. I get this. In the email, it said on the FAQ, I live too far away. What do I do? And they said, find a closer doctor. Yeah, just give up the doctor you have and find a completely new one that's basically gonna help shape part of your life. Just do that. Because Canada's public health, Sean, is fine, I guess. But still, it's BS. Ugh. I got 1,000 thanks. Thank you. Yay, here you go. Alright. That's why they're able to do this, because the healthcare providers are getting paid by the government, so the government can make a decision like that. It's absolutely horseshit. It sounds like it. So better. I mean, I would say it's still better than what we have. Because, you know, if I go to the doctor because I'm sick, like, I could go to my doctor and still it would ruin my life. So, not to mention it's like impossible to find a family doctor right now. A lot of people started getting new doctors when COVID hit. I'm planning to mix it, but I hear that there are ghosts at the venue. Could you help? Could you find out for us? Sure. Doesn't really say where to. Oh, okay. This is not going to death forever if we're going to the doctor once, yeah. Not to mention it's like impossible to find a family. Just in terms of cost, it's better, honestly. Like the fact that I have PPO and can just call up any doctor without a referral and no waiting. It's amazing, impossible in many other countries. I mean, that's fair, but I still can't afford to go to the doctor, so I go to the doctor, yeah. Also, it's the same from the doctor who said that according to our contract, I can't go to a walk-in clinic for emergencies or else I'd be dropped. And she's the only person 4 to 8, like 4 days of the week. So I'm like, yeah, I'm sure public health. So your doctor's like, you can't go to a walk-in clinic, or else we're gonna drop you. And my availability is nothing. That's awesome. Just bad out of the way around. He's just got the same problem as Canada has. They find a yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like healthcare is just miserable no matter what, where it shouldn't be. You know, like if I'm sick, if I'm really sick, I should not have to drive like 2 hours plus to see a doctor that may or may not prescribe me the right thing, or pay tens of thousands of dollars for them to give me some extra strength cold medicine. Right? God, what did I went to a walk-in clinic a couple years ago because I had like a really bad cold, maybe the flu. And it was like a couple $100s for them to just be like, yeah, you have a really bad cold or the flu. Here's a prescription for some really good cough medicine. And that was it. Bring back the barter system. Exactly. Look at all my anime figurines. I'd be king around here. Provided they're, you know, desirable. The client wants me to investigate a white ghost. I'll contact him to see the details of the case. And the hacker took my case. It's got to be a doctor who will hand over some sweet, sweet morphine for some of those anime titties. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I got the Yoko figure with the squishy boobs. That's probably worth a few thousand now. Granted, I mean, I haven't played with them a whole lot, so they're probably fine, but I know they're prone to cracking if you squeeze them too much, so. Believe that you look normal. I always imagine someone in your line of work would look scary. Aww. So when I got the 3 stitches, when I got elbowed in the face at Tom's show without insurance, that visit would have cost me 15 fucking grand because I went at like 1 a.m. Insert obscene amount of plasma costs here prior to insurance. Yeah, oof. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I don't even want to imagine Sarah. Yeah. Sarah's hinted at the price to me a few times, and let's just say it'd be enough to probably refurbish 2 houses after buying them. You shouldn't have to deal with that. Sorry, I had to. It makes me so angry. I don't blame you. Hopefully that job stuff's going good for you. Oh yeah, the case. You know how there's been a trend of kids doing dangerous things at parties lately? Don't you go to parties? I'm not very good at talking to girls. Give me a call if you ever want to come to one. Thanks. Never really your thing. Okay, well, let me know if you change your mind. Eyebrow waggle. It's usually me that organizes everything. I can get you in, no problem. Oh, people are pissing me off right now. I still have really good health insurance at this job, so I can't complain. Yeah. That is the one thing I miss about having an actual job is, health insurance. I mean, I live in Massachusetts, so, like, I have health insurance if something were to happen. I just don't know how much it's gonna help. It's basically, I feel like, if anything, it's, you know, I have health insurance for the sake of being able to say on my taxes that I have health insurance. So, you know, I don't get like an extra fine from not having health insurance. That's what it feels like, so. We're planning to hold a similar one, but there's a rumor of a ghost at the venue we've chosen. I don't think it's true, but we'll have to change the venue if it is. I'd like you to investigate. I'm not good with ghosts or that stuff like that. Wouldn't want any girls to see me get scared. Hit me up whenever you need help with any of that, my friend. I can barely participate or help a lot whenever you need. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I do appreciate it. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it more these days, especially with Christmas coming up. So, if it's not true, then I'll use it to impress girls. Did you hear this place is haunted? Oh my god, that's so scary. Don't worry, I won't let any ghosts hurt you. Wow, you're so brave. I'll be eating out of the palm. They'll be eating out of the palm of my hand. I'm really blessed to be able to have my wife's insurance. It's way better than anything I've ever had before. That sounds... I think you've mentioned it before, and it sounded, like, amazing. Cheap? Baby, but it doesn't matter. The girls probably wouldn't even believe it. Yeah, they use a ghost story as an angle, of course. They'll see right through it. It's the oldest trick in the book. Back a bit, going to get dressed and stuff. I've been in the bathroom this whole time. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks for that. But romance has to start somewhere. Anyway, this is the venue. Keep me updated. I'm not sure I like his motives, but a case is a case. The venue is Kowloon level 2. I'll go and find out the truth about this ghost. Oh, it just teleported. Oh, alright, cool. Wait, did we finish a note? No, okay. Oh yeah, here's cloud-shaped human food. What's it called now? Maybe cotton candy. It might be cotton candy. I'm having the same thing as I do with Pokemon, where I'm just like, let me pull the camera out more, please. God. So Digimon. How about that episode of Ghost Game from last week that I can definitely remember still? It was pretty good, right? I guess. Figleaf, how's Survive? Yeah, Figleaf, how's Survive going? I forget, is Survive voiced or no? Or is it all Japanese voices? Because I'll be honest. Sometimes I think I have auditory processing problems. And, you know, subtitles obviously help. But, Japanese voices don't. So... anything over here? Actually, I think there was a treasure chest I already got over here. Yeah. Yeah. Haven't played more yet. I mean, I guess Pokemon did come out, huh? Gobblyman! Beat it up. No! So right before stream, I was watching ProZD's newest video. Yeah, it has Japanese voices. Oh, okay. It's not like a hard pass for me still. I'm definitely not going to stream it. Like, I feel bad enough in this game where they're talking in Japanese voices and I'm not reading the text. Because I feel like I should still be, but then I'm talking over them. And that doesn't feel good either. Also, Sean, welcome to my I definitely have ADHD club. Because auditory processing issues is another symptom of ADHD. Yay! Oh, that's so great. Yeah, no, it's... Yeah. I mentioned it before, but someone I'm friends with on Facebook, at least used to post a lot on there. And they would post a lot of stuff that's like, haha, I do this, and I have ADHD. And I was like, did I do that? And it was like everything they posted. You look delicious. I wonder what your soul tastes like. Eek! Don't come near me! You have strayed into my domain. You're shaking. Are you scared? It's just a Digimon. You don't scare me. This human also looks very tasty. Which one shall I devour first? Eek! Go on, Bakuman, eat their souls. They thought it would be fun to come looking for a ghost. Let's get out of here. We won't let you go that easily. Shall I eat them one at a time? Or both at once? Either way is fine. Make them tremble even more. Stay back! Who are you? Have you come to let me eat you too? People are telling stories about a ghost. Of course, I told Bakuman to scare the humans. Why is the rookie the leader here? Why? Because it's fun. Why else? The terrified looks on their faces is hilarious. So, you aren't really going to eat our souls? I can if you want me to. Eek! What does it stop? No way, we're gonna do it even more. Alright. Nightmare 2. I figures they're both viruses. Alright. I'll do the crescent one. I'm still sitting here just being like, man, I want to play more Pokemon. I think I said that earlier, but it's just so true. Even with the glitches and the fact that this update didn't seem to fix anything, it's still so fun. We lost. Oh my. Okay, I promise we won't scare any more humans. Please forgive us. Really, please believe us. I'll believe you. It was just supposed to be a joke. I didn't think it would turn into such a disaster. Hey, what about us? You came in search of a ghost story. You found exactly what you were looking for. As we promised, we won't break any more humans, but we'll still do it to a Digimon. Don't look so shocked. He is a nasty piece of work. That's right. Now you get it. Ease off a little. Impossible. Bye, humans. Come on, Bakuman. I bet his soul would have tasted great. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe those two. You really saved us there. Thanks. No problem. Oh yeah. So before stream, I was watching ProZD's new video, and he's like taste testing. I started watching it. He's taste testing all the stuff from Pizza Hut as he's been doing for a while now. And I'm really just sitting here like, man, there's no Pizza Hut near me. This sucks. This is the worst day. I might just get Domino's. Or if we actually go to the, you know, mall, I'll go to the food court for the first time in like forever. Good morning, Luke. How you doing? Hello. So there was no ghost after all, it was just a rumor. No, there was Digimon. I look so down because the party didn't go well. The girl I like was there, but it seems she's even more scared of ghosts than me. I'll bet you the ghost story, she got up and left. I'm good, just had some lunch and watching Naruto. Hell yeah. How goes Digimon? It goes. It goes. It's a little slow so far. We've been in conversation mode for like the last, I don't know, half an hour, probably. So just kind of shooting the shit for a bit. That just made me even more infatuated with her. But I don't think she has a good impression of me now. I tried everything to contact her, but she won't respond. I think I'll just give up. Ugh. Where'd I go wrong? Could be because she really hates ghosts. We'll pause Monday, Tuesday, and Fig Leaf. Fig Leaf's here too. And Fig Leaf, exactly. I think it's because I tried to use the ghost story as an angle to hit on her. But I always use that approach. Are you telling me it freaks people out? I always tell people there are ghosts nearby. All the time. That's how I hit on people. Hey, did you hear there's a ghost nearby? See? Now I'm hitting on you. I never thought about that before. I guess that tactic is a double-edged sword. Although I've never had any luck with a girl at a party, maybe it's time to rethink my approach. Maybe we do like a nice JoJo pose. Since I wear glasses, maybe I can somehow use that to my advantage. Next time I try to playing the sophisticated intellectual type. Thanks for all your help. I think I'll be a big hit at the next party. Hey, why don't you come? I'm gonna skip. I don't need you hitting on me. No, you sure? That's too bad. But maybe for it's for the best. A little not too much competition. Yeah, because I look like such a... He looks like a generic pro tag. Like, even more so than, like, Kirito. Just you watch. The 94th party will be the one where I finally succeed. I feel like at maybe 60, you should probably, like, rethink your strategy. Just saying. 94 is kind of a lot. Maybe after 100, you should rethink it. Okay. Someone illegally dumped trash in Eden, and there are complaints it stinks. Find out why and get rid of it. Trash in Eden? Is that cyberspace? Can't you just, like, delete it? It's a case from a Kamishiro subcontractor. I'll contact him and ask for details. Hello there. Are you a hacker with Hudie? My boss told me to find a hacker to handle this problem. But will Hudie really take on any case? You betcha. So you take on any problem you think you can solve. That's good to hear. We're in quite a difficult situation. We don't know the cause, but we've had a series of complaints about a bad smell coming from garbage data that has been illegally dumped in Eden. They want us to find and remove it. I don't understand how data could possibly give off a bad smell. Same. It's not as if there could be any real garbage in Eden, but all the complaints have said that's what it smells like. It's probably Garbamon. Or maybe Raramon? Probably Garbamon, though. I suspect there's some error data disrupting the Eden's avatar's simulated sense of smell. We try to make the senses of Eden as realistic as possible, although I think we could do without recreating bad smells. But anyway, I need you to find the cause as soon as possible. Constant complaints are starting to get in the way of our work. The complaints all state that the bad smell is coming from somewhere in Eden's public area. Let me know if you find anything. A bad smell in cyberspace? What a weird case. Eden's public area. He must be in the community area. I'll head right over. There's no stench now, but maybe someone has smelled it somewhere. I'll ask around. For some reason there's garbage data everywhere, but no strange smell. Oh, I'm still gonna pick it all up like a good Samaritan. Huh? Rumors of a stench in Eden? Of course I've heard of them. I went to check it out and boy, did it stink. I know this is cyberspace, but it was so realistic. Maybe there's something giving off the stench. I'll give you the URL. Go take a look. It seems there's a place with a bad smell. I'll use the URL to check it out. I'll just keep talking to myself for the time being. Oh wow, we can go to odorous space now. Huh. Huh! That's some smell. This must be the place. I'll take a look further inside. How'd you see if anyone can Digivolve? Command, investigate. Alright, let's see. Digivolve Vegemon, no. Okay, we can still get a few more levels. Max SP is 75, Intelligence 75, Defense 95. SP and Intelligence, oh, hold on. SP is 76, Intelligence 70. We could get to 75 before that, and Defense being 95, I think that's possible too. So we'll keep leveling Vegemon up for now. Stingmon just can't Digivolve in anything yet. Waspmon can Digivolve. Still need more defense. Still need more defense. We can definitely hit both of those at some point. I don't know when. But we definitely can. So. Repamon, definitely too low level. Oh, actually, let's Digiconvert Botamon and Yokomon. Grab both of them. Okay. Farm Digimon, Meramon can Digimon into a few things, but not everything. We just need to get to level 28, which is very close. And Intelligence at 70. It's at 60 now, but we can definitely get to that point. Edgemon, no. Clockmon, no. Yeah, everything in here just needs to level up more. Gabumon sorta close. Can level up more for sure. Cam at 25. Level 16 or higher. Human Spirit of Light, which we don't have yet. I don't think we can do more cam unless I'm to like feed it. So Goblin gonna probably have to like just Digimon into something else. I think that's it. I could put Bodemon in the party. I have that 2 extra points, so I'll throw you in there for now. I haven't gotten a memory up, right? I didn't think so. Let's go ahead and heal up. Alright, you're already investigating. That's good. See if any of this has changed. Nope. I told Geogramon I would feed them and I just didn't. So let's go do that. Geogramon, feed. There you go. Enjoy. Also, I'm sorry if my cam's like kind of dark. It's very overcast today for a Saturday morning. I think it's supposed to rain, if it hasn't already. Hey, you know there's a track on the island? There's a train, too? Maybe. Am I not supposed to pick it up? Am I just supposed to follow him? What if I went this way instead? Do you think there's some treasure? Ooh, that's a new Digimon to us. Stingmon. They're both plants. So I guess wind doesn't do too much. I think they're both rookies too. I'm pretty sure Mushroomon is a rookie. Oh, excuse me. You're a Data, so I can have the other two deal with Palmon. That's good. Oh, my Missimon Digivolving. Nano Machine Break, there we go. And I got Hagirumon. That's a Digimon today. And Bodemon's maxed out. Okay. Well, when we head back to the thing, I'll take it out of the party and Digivolve it. Yes. Yeah, I'm not seeing any chests over there from this point either, so I guess I should just follow the path that was given to me. Even though it's kind of boring. Do we have a Wanyamon yet? No, we don't. We're close to getting it though, so I'll probably just Digivolve with the Koromon anyway. I know I've been doing them randomly, but whatever. It doesn't matter, right? We'll just go with whatever it lands on. Nah, that's Koromon anyway. Alright, cool. You've exceeded your party stuff, even though fucking it's a goddamn Koromon. It would add nothing to the party. I feel like Baby and in training Digimon should just not cost anything. They're not contributing. Let's be real. If anything, they're just gonna like take a few hits. That is not the Digimon I was expecting. Huh. Oh, it stinks. It doesn't matter how much I clean up, it just won't go away. Oh, what's a human doing here? Did the Kamishiro subcontractor send you? How the fuck do you know about that? Then hurry up and do something about the smell. I'm the one who made all the complaints. Oh, okay then. I used to live here, but garbage has been piling up for some time. I've been doing my best to clear it away, but there's just too much. The garbage out of the community area? Oh, it's garbage I've thrown out of this area. I thought the smell would improve if I got rid of some of it. But it's still as strong as ever. I give up. It doesn't seem like the garbage data is the cause. I have resorted to asking the humans for help. Please do something. I'll be happy to help if there's anything I can do. Good thinking. Just follow the strongest smell. Ooh, that's intense. It's nearby. Here, it's coming from inside. Ah. From where? From here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, it is a Raremon. Alright. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Raremon is a giant pile of disgusting sludge. It's like Muck's Mega Evolution. It's a Raremon, so that's what's causing the smell. Hey, quit spreading that stench. Spare a thought for everyone else. Huh? It seems it be acting on instinct alone. It probably can't even talk, but it's enormous. And the stench, whew, it's unbearable. I can't take it anymore. Get rid of it. I do actually like how Raremon looks. It can either be intimidating or it's just like a big doofy guy. Yay! I'm here to smell bad. That's my only purpose. Oh. Why Digimon? Try Turbo Stinger? Oh boy. We're gonna heal that poison off of you. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Oh, thanks. I forgot that healing certain status, or not certain, healing statuses also just gives you a little bit of HP back. That's pretty nice. I guess we'll do a little bit attack here. That didn't help too much. Speed charge one ally. Wind Claw. Ooh, Wind Claw is super effective. Ew. Ew. That's nasty. We're gonna hit Stingmon with the Chain Plus since it's able to do some extra damage. And we already did the speed break. Ice Archery is fine. Good job. Cross damage up combo. Hit charge on Stingmon. I feel like I need some damage ups for everybody. That'd be very nice. Alright, Alright, we're gonna do Chain Plus again on Cinnamon. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Wormmon seems to be very tanky, but it's not dealing a whole lot of damage, so that's good. I would love to see what, like, the meta for this game is, if there was ever, like, online competitions for the game, you know? Like, what's the best Digimon? What's, like, the best 6 Digimon you could bring into battle or whatever? Do you bring in, like, 2 heavy hitters and then, like, 1 to just boost all their stats, or like what? Oh wait, no, you want to do Windfall. Another Chain Plus again. Fuck it. Let's get that combo up. Even though all of our combo disappeared. I don't get how the combo works, to be honest. Oh, but we're at 5 combos, so I think this is just gonna combo no matter what, hopefully? Yeah, there we go. Full combo! I guess. Yay! We did it! Yatta! The smell's not as bad now. That's a good sign. Oh, the smell's gone. And Wormmon's shrinking. Looks like that battle worked. Oh, I see. You only destroyed the smell data. You're some hacker. I'll give you that. I'm so glad the smell's finally gone. It was driving me crazy. If that thing was human, it wouldn't have any friends. Wow, rude. No. It'll be fine now that smell data's gone. Yeah, I know, but it caused so much trouble. For me, specifically, who caused trouble for other people by product. It needs to be taught a lesson. Huh? I think we already beat it up. Do we need to hurt it more? I don't understand. The smell's gone now. Thank you so much. We've moved the Raremon to the garbage data processing server. It seems to be attracted to garbage data, so we're thinking it's for the best. What's this? A program for destroying bad smell data? Wow, thanks. Such thorough follow-up service. I'll use it if the Raremon starts giving off the smell again. If the garbage keeps piling up, it could attract more undesirable creatures. I'll try to make my bosses do something about the illegal dumping. Thanks. I guess. Use the psp. The puck. Yeah. Add 2 new cases. Oh god. Oh, but these are both from Mirai, so. Digimon have found blacklisted hackers on Under Kowloon 1. Go tournament. I can do that. I found a blacklisted hacker. Time to beat them back. Alright, we got Under Kowloon 1. Let's go. How are we doing? Do I need to heal? Yeah, I need to heal. I will say I almost regret not getting this game on like PC right now, if only because I want to farm for more money in Pokemon. I have like the perfect spot right now to just pick up star pieces. It's great. Although I would like to move up to Moon Pearls, or not Moon Pearls. That's fucking Bayonetta. Pearl Strings, but I gotta find one of those first on the ground. Oh, I can't pull the camera back. I didn't even try that. Okay. Bye. Alright, we got another Koromon. Yeah, Digimon. So that might be them. I can use Digimon to buy pre-sale tickets, and then I can sell them to make some extra cash. What? Against the rules, I paid, so what's the problem? There's nothing for anyone to complain about. I've always been like... I've always wondered if scalping tickets like that's legal or not. I mean, I guess it's usually against the rules, so... It's all just one faux damage. Alright, ice archery on you. Your grass type? Doesn't matter. It's still an in training. I'm sorry. I know it was wrong, but I just really wanted those tickets. Next time I'll wait until they go on sale before buying them, just like everybody else. What is it? A friend shape? Yeah. What is it? She bought pre-sale tickets and then went to go sell them. Like, the fact she went to go sell them is, you know, pretty scummy. But what stop? You could just buy pre-sale tickets. Why do you have to wait for the tickets to go? I'm so confused. There's a house from which none ever returned, devoured by a Shikoamon statue. A ghost story. If you told Erica, probably hide behind Metamon. Or, sorry, Memeton. I think that's her whale keyboard. Also, welcome back, Lady Tuesday. So happy to have you here. I'm just gonna save because I accidentally just ruined everything. Just real quick. Oh, the espresso is already wearing off. It's been like an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, use PC. Birth by sleep. Yay. Bad hackers are lording it over cyberspace. Just making their hot stuff. Use domination battles to run them off. What? Oh. But where? I guess it's gonna show me. It's gonna be a group battle. I'd feel better if I had some company. I want to take 2 people, but who? The first one, who should I ask? I guess Ryuji. Help with the case. Sure, let's roll. Second one, who should I ask? I guess Chitose. Let's just ask Ryuji again. Oh, you need help with a case? Not ready. Where are we heading? Alright, now, let's get hacking. Let's go hack them. God, I fucking love chess. Oh. My heart races as I search for my destined prince. Behold, young at heart. Alright. I need to get over here, but I'm just gonna have to move you there, I guess. It didn't deal a whole lot, but you could probably just take out the Lunamon. Yeah, okay. I think that was the right decision. I started shooting the Patamon. Probably won't kill, but oh well. I probably could have switched the 2 and maybe taken them both out, but it's no big deal. Okay, now I'm definitely gonna take her out. Back attack? What? I mean, I guess it's because she chose to move on me instead of me moving, yeah. Alright. Let's do the Gale Storm again and probably take care of the Patamon. Never mind. But now I know Vegemon could take them out, so. Turbo Stinger on Toy Agumon. It's not a lot of damage. But we'll just use this. Take care of the Patamon at least. And then Toy Agumon should hopefully be pretty easy pickings on my next turn. Man, Singmon really is just a common rider, huh? make it so she really can't move down, I guess. No, not the sleep status. Whatever. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do Gale Storm again. That did significantly less damage this time around. So we'll do Turbo Stinger. I'll do the Lunamon again. Let's get it out of here. Sleep. I can't even use an item to wake it up. I think I win? She should have stepped forward to steal one of my points, because now I'm just going to get 35 points. And win, yeah. I mean, it's an AI, it's an early game AI for this mini game sort of deal, so I shouldn't be too surprised. My heart is still racing. Wait, could you be... No, my prince would be much more handsome. I am a pretty plain protag, I keep saying that. You can choose to take your favorite characters with you in certain cases. If you go on multiple adventures with the same character, a popularity event might be triggered. So this is just Persona. Here, take this. Use it with your Digimon. It's just Persona. It's over. That enemy was no match for us. But there are still stronger enemies. We can't get complacent. What's the matter? Worried about something? Whatever it is, just come right out and say it. Nothing's wrong. It's like the cases are getting more difficult. I'm worried about the future. Nothing's wrong. I thought you looked a little down, but maybe I was wrong. Still, you don't have to put up a front, you know. Remember, just because you accept a case, it doesn't mean you have to solve it by yourself. We're Hudi. And you're worried, if you're worried about anything, we're here for you. I'm here for you. You can trust me. Don't worry. As long as you keep taking cases, you'll keep getting stronger. Just stay focused on the task at hand. Here, take this. Put it to good use. Wow, 2 health capsules. Okay, I'm going home. Just call me if you need any more help. Or like, if you need a date to something. That's finally over and done with. Nice work. Hold on, there's something stuck in your hair. Let me get it off for you. Chitose-kun. Come on, don't be shy. If you get embarrassed, make me embarrassed. Hold still, okay? He just goes in for the kiss. What's this? Why would this be stuck to your hair? It's a tiny transmitter. It could be a bug. How long has it been there? Oh, why am I asking you? You didn't notice it. I might have put it there for you to notice me. It was in a pretty noticeable place. It wouldn't have taken you long to find it, which means it probably wasn't there before we got here. It can't just have flown into you like a fly. Maybe one of these people we just fought put it there. The little kids? Whoever it got there, it has to be the work of someone who wants to keep an eye on you or Hudi. It's scary to think anyone would do that. Can use it to figure out who did it? But there's no need to worry now, right? Whoa, this one. I can, and I will. The transmission was probably blocked when I found it. I just hope the transmission log is still there. Because it's so small, there's a high chance it wasn't saved. You don't need to worry. Leave it to me. At any rate, maybe don't go wandering around alone too much, Sean. By the way, this is for you. Multi-recovery. I think that's new. I'll keep hold of the transmitter. You should log out. We got so close to our teammates just then. I can only imagine what, like, the girl one is. Practically throwing herself at you, probably. That just be what Japanese video games do sometimes. Bugs! I work at the arcade. Something's wrong with one of the battle games. We're losing money. Please help. That's like 40 bucks right there. Pardon me. I swear, it's a combination of me like getting up early and like the rainy day. Not a rainy day, just the over. Oh, no rainy day. Now it's raining. Well, at least it was. It looks rainy. I'm tired again. So the client's the manager of TRF in Nakano, Broadway. Why do I hear the details first? Are you the hacker who took my case? Thank you. I own this place. This could be a way day. I know you mean wet. I like way day. It's gonna be a way day. It's gonna be a very way day. There's something wrong about one of our arcade games, Death Fist 5. Of course, the developer has been by to inspect the cabinet. They couldn't find the cause. I've all but given up. You're my last hope, Obi-Wan. Please take a look. Death Fist 5 is our most popular fighting game. I've lost so many customers since the problem started. Profits have taken a serious hit. Please, you have to find the cause of the bug as soon as possible. I can't wait another day! Why don't we just play Tekken 2? It's right fucking there. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Tekken 2 arcade machine release dates. August 3rd, 1995. So, if they're advertising this as, like, new, because there's posters on the walls, and over here, this game might take place in the mid-90s. Wow. It's either that or they've got no new machines. That's the Coliseum. Ah. God, why people keep talking to me? I'm playing hide and seek. Look, take this and just go away. I didn't even know they were back there. Hey there, I'm a regular gamer here. I'm pretty important as a gamer. I overheard just now, you're here to fix Death Fist 5, right? My lunch break on Saturday is so short. What do you mean your lunch break is short? They can't cut your lunch break short. That's illegal. I'm not even joking. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Unless you, like, sign a waiver or something. Great. Hurry up. Everyone's playing it. If I miss even a few sessions, other players will beat my score in no time. Sean, I didn't know you had a cameo in this game. Cat's out of the bag now. It's 30 minutes. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So, you get an hour lunch otherwise? I'll be honest, I have never had an hour lunch. I think the most I've done is, like, when I needed to, I took my half an hour break, signed back in, and then took my 15-minute break immediately afterwards. So, we should get an hour and two 15-minute breaks. I'm so jealous. I feel like that should be the bare minimum you get for, like, working 8+ hours, but it's really not. At my old job, I literally never got my breaks or unpaid lunches. Oh. That sucks. Wait, you want me to show you the problem? Okay, look, it's pretty much unplayable. The menu screens are fine, but as soon as the battle starts... See, frames keep dropping, even though this is a single-player mode. The lag's terrible. And then it completely freezes just like this, and when it starts up again, I've lost. So this is actually Pokemon. He's playing Scarlet right now. I worked through my lunch every day. That's disgusting. As a placement student, I was always supposed to get an hour lunch and two 15-minute breaks. I never took them due to anxiety. Like, ate my lunch at my desk while running reports. See, that's disgusting. I'm the kind of person I'll be like, no, if I'm getting this break and I'm getting paid hourly, I'm taking this break and I'm punching out on my right time. That's just how it be. I know, like, I could never survive in the video game industry because, you know, they're always like, you know, you have to work like 14-hour days and through your lunch breaks and you gotta sleep in the office, and if you don't do that, people are gonna look down on you. And I would be like, good, look down on me, I don't give a shit. I'm having my lunch and I'm going home at 5, and that's what's happening. And then there's this ranking screens. Weird, right? All the places from first to 100 have been named toy. It's bizarre. It's such a great game, but this bug's ruined it. It was completely normal before. You can fix it, right? I can try. The cabinet itself seems normal. I'll talk to the owner again. Or I could just check it. I also love how, as a placement student, we do full-time work with full-time hours, but we don't get paid because we're doing it for the experience. You're doing it for exposure, Pause. Don't you like doing things for free just so people can be like, wow, this person did this thing for me for free? The FF5's distribution server. The cabinet itself seems normal, so you want to check the distribution server where the ranking data is compiled. I see. I'll send you the server URL. I'll go to the server and see if I can find the cause. Yeah, let's go to you and do it. We're complaining about work a lot today. I'm here for it. Just keep in mind, I'm here for it. Something somewhere on the server must be causing the bug. I'll go find whatever that is first. Boop, 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 boop. Moosemon! What? I don't know if I knew that was a Digimon at all. Oh. That's the main Pro Tag Digimon from the first 3. Ooh, that, I might have to farm those. We'll leave for now. You can get a Guilmon. I think every single workplace should be unionized. Here, Digimon folk dancing is getting popular. Digimon folk dancing is getting popular. That's a big deal. Digimon folk dancing? Never heard of that. It's like another world to me. Anyone want to go learn some Digimon folk dancing? I gotta say, I'm a bit curious. Oh, there's a lot of good Digimon here. Alright. Ah. Best meat. We're probably okay to fight some toy Agumon. Yeah, take that! I'm glad my last placement was paid, but that was only because it was during COVID and there were laws against having students working due to needing to stay home. So they bent the rules. So they were like, alright, well, if you need to officially get paid, here's a few bucks. Keep it up, everyone. Destroy this stupid game. I mean, I got money, but yeah. A bunch of toy Agumon are attacking the server. So they're what's causing the problem. Whoa, what's a human doing here? You guys are breaking the game and you gotta stop. Yeah, we're attacking the game. We felt left out. Huh? Human kids spend so much time playing video games, they don't want to play with toys like us anymore. You got paid only because of the loophole. Fuck that. That sucks. I mean, I was getting $20 an hour and didn't have all the responsibilities of full-time employees. So, I mean, that's pretty good at least. So he said, smash all the video games. But you can't do that. That's why was no one I worked with wore masks. And that was when I had shifts from 6 a.m. to... Oh, yeah, I remember you telling us about that. That's why I quit Walgreens. Like, everyone... All the employees were masking up for the most part. But, like, none of the customers were. And I was just like, this is too unsafe. I can't. No, there's no way we'll stop. Go away. If it's a fight you want, we'll give you one. Get him! I'm sorry, are there 5? I don't think I've ever... Have I done a fight with more than 3? Holy crap. Alright, let's see what Galestorm does on all of them. Practically nothing. My team is so incredibly lopsided. I got speed down on one of them. Ow. Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to focus them one by one. Yeah, like that. I actually felt happy for this, but on my campus is a very small number of people who wear masks, including me. I think all of them were in my class, like 6 people. When I was in person Wednesday, a security guard came up to me and actually thanked me for wearing one. It's just a small thing to do, but it means so much to others who are doing it. Makes me happy. Exactly. Here's the thing, right? I don't think we should be in a world where we are thanking people who are wearing masks, because everyone should be masking up. It's super appreciated, but it's sad that we have to be in that mindset of thanking people who are just doing the right thing, you know? Like, you wouldn't go up to someone wearing clothes on the street and thanking them for wearing clothes. Wow, thank you for not having your dick out in public. That's so great of you. Should be bare minimum, exactly. It's such a small thing to do, but it does so much. It's so easy. I keep saying this. Japan has had the right idea for a very long time of just masking up when you're sick. You know? I feel like if I ran a pharmacy or something, I would make it like required. If you're going in to pick up a script for being sick, you gotta wear a mask. Have them at the door if you need them, but you should be wearing a mask when you come in. That would be my policy. I don't run a pharmacy. I never want to run a pharmacy. It seems like hell. But if I ever did. Stingmon has like nothing left. Well, we'll see how much this does. And we got a cross combo. Alright. I'll take it. Ow. Yeah, anytime I am in a store, I do want to say the same thing. I just want to be like, thank you for wearing a mask like anyone I see. I just feel like it would be, you know, kind of weird. honestly probably didn't need to heal. But we did anyway. Yay, we got enough data to make Toy Agumon, but I still kind of want to... Also, I forgot to farm the other Digimon that I said I was going to farm in here, so... we lost. Oh well, I'll get them later. It's fine. Fine, we'll stop attacking the server. We just don't want to make all the kids sad. We won't interfere with the video games anymore, we promise. But we don't want to give up either. We want to play with the children. Oh. Is there any way we can play with them? Or should we just give up hope? What if we made a pile of Toy Agumon as a NPC character in the fighting game? Thank you for everything. The game's been working perfectly ever since. People have been playing it non-stop. Damn, I lost. I beat him next time. I'm next. I'll show you how it's done. Oh, it's you. Thanks for fixing Death Fist 5. We're having even more fun than before. After it started working again, this awesome player appeared in the rankings. Everyone in the arcade's trying to beat him. Fought him just now, but lost. It was so close, I almost had him. But it's weird. The player's name is Toy, just like the name that filled the rankings while the game was malfunctioning. It's probably just a coincidence, but hey, why are you grinning like that? Yeah, we won again! Playing with humans is so fun! It's a good thing we listened to that human when he said we should use the game to play with the kids. Now we get to play with so many different children, isn't it great? Great, isn't it? Yeah, I wonder if he plays this game. I hope so. Let's play it with him for hours and hours and thank him for helping us. Ah, another challenger! Hey, don't just stand, they don't stand a chance. Here we go! Hell yeah. Let's just say in Ontario, especially small towns, they stopped enforcing masks when, and this is real by the way, an old man was asked to wear a mask, got violent, assaulted an employee, left, drove their car into the grocery store, then went on a police chase which ended up with a shootout at his house in a small Ontario town. After that, people were too scared to enforce it. Pause, we call that a Tuesday here in America. Or, sorry, in the United States. You're also in America. People are disgusting. This is why I have masks that I got with Big Medical Cross where it says immunocompromised. I'm terrified of that happening. Yeah. I had 3 new cases, holy shit. At least those ones are short. I mean, that's the reason we didn't enforce it at Walgreens, but like, it still drove me crazy, you know? We had these rules, people weren't following them, and we couldn't do anything about it, so that's why I just up and left. It was so stupid. I really wish what everyone was kind of... This is gonna be terrible of me to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I really wish all the people who were like, this is a hoax, this is fake, actually cut COVID and weren't here anymore, because I feel like the world would just be a better place. All the people who are just denying its existence outright, saying they didn't want to wear a mask because it was impeding on their freedom or some shit. I just... But yeah, I read that story and went, we're sure that was Ontario, right? Especially since it's a grocery store that I'd been to once a long time ago. So hit close to home because I've been there before. Yeah, like that kind of shit's kind of scary. I still remember when we went to the Pokemon World Championship when it was in Boston, and we learned later when we got home that people tried to bring guns into it. We were all like, holy crap, that could have been really bad. Like, wow. Oh boy. Can anyone digivolve? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Ugh. America, right? Okay, I can't get 25% cam while I'm in here, so I guess we're just gonna digivolve Gabumon now. Let's see what happens. Darugamon. All right. Neat. Can we convert? Yeah, we can convert a Koromon. I can't put that in the party though. In some positive news, I found out how to do keyboard shortcuts to access emoticons. Oh. Okay then. I see that. How do you do that? Beat Bonehead Cracker Itetsu. Itetsu, yeah. I think that one might have messed up a little bit. Digimon have found blacklist hackers and regular Kowloon level 2. Hammer out the mistake. Mistaken. Okay. I think I gotta actually take the case. There we go. Windows key and period. Oh, okay. I don't want to hit anything because I'm streaming. I'll take your word for it for now. We'll try it out later on Discord. All right, everybody, let's go. There's some good faces. And some good emotes. But not as good as the ones we have on the channel, right? Right, everybody? Wanyamon. Bye, Wanyamon. Is that Kirby with the Star Rod? I think that's Kirby with the Star Rod. I want to play Kirby again. Should play another Kirby game sometime. I still want to stream my favorite one. I haven't done that yet. Although I feel like I should do them in order. I forgot about that Kirby. Wait, really? Hold on. Did you buy the new one, Forgotten Lands, or is it Star Allies that you got? I should check over here first. Because it was over here, and I didn't check it first. I kick myself. Forgotten Lands. Play it! Play it right now. Please. No, right there. It's just an old man. Forgotten Lands is so good. It's not my favorite, but it's probably the best Kirby game. I just played it a bit. Okay. Just got, I don't know, distracted. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. It's almost noon. I'm so hungry. Oh, Tamamon, please. Give me the. I actually didn't know they were a virus type. What else have you been playing, if anything? I know you picked up Persona 5 again at some point. I'm pretty sure you finished that. Oh, you've been playing Age of Calamity, haven't you? Chip away Age of Calamity. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I figured that's not like your normal preferred video game style. I finished that a while back. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's not, but it's really satisfying. We can't like marathon it. Yeah, it's a Muso game. You know? Sarah, I'm in Say's Palace. My replay of Royal. Nice. Young people these days are so full of themselves, but when it comes to hacking, I won't let them get the better of me. What? You're getting in my way. Kids who don't respect their elders need to be taught a lesson. Sure. Alright. You got a champion. I'll give you. You're better than most of the hackers I've fought so far. I'll give you that. And you just nearly one shot with Waspon. Jesus. Okay. I'm so over leveled. I went to Mentos first, and now I'm mid set. Oh Jesus Christ. It's a vaccine. I really got hit hard. Yeah, Muso games, just go back to that for a second. They're very much, they're fun until they're not, if that makes sense. It's like, wow, you're playing this game like, wow, this is awesome. Mowing down like shitloads of enemies. They can't do anything to me. This is great. And then eventually you get to a point where you're like, oh, that's all this game is. Or, oh, I need to run across the map a bunch because one powerful enemy I can't mow down is just taking over that base over there, and I need to stop them. Okay. I need to check their movesets again. I feel like Digimon needs like a better move than Ice Archery 1. Man, Sigmon's a combo machine. I love it. Hell yeah. I actually lost. Looks like there are some youngsters with guts. Now I can retire with peace of mind. Sure. You know, I had such a good dream. If only I could remember what happened. God, if that ain't me, like, every fucking day. I'll remember my dreams, like, 10-20% of the time. But I know I dream, like, every night. Let me save in a bit. Let's do that. Last night, I know I had 2 different dreams because I woke up at, like, 7:30 before falling back to sleep for a little bit. My second dream was just me being mad at the person in Pokemon Go that I'm always mad at. Wasn't a particularly fun dream, but I remember it. I should have gone to Eden there. Oh well. Not Eden. Digilab. We're in Eden. Ooh, my heartburn's kicking up. Probably because I'm getting hungry. Hold on. Digimon have found blacklisted hackers in under Kowloon level 2. Digimon need you. Alright. I guess it's just side quest day. Under Kowloon 2. Go to Digilab real quick. Do we have to send the streamer a snack? I was planning on ordering lunch later, but I wouldn't mind. No, please don't. If I were to send the streamer a snack, I think it'd go bad before I got the, yeah. There is a, okay, so there is a thing that I've like heard about called Treat Stream or something like that. I'm curious about it. Alright, let me go into my menu here to check my Digimons. Yeah, it's like a plugin where we can order things. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll see, like, I've wanted to like look into it. I just haven't because I figured like who's gonna send me food? You know? Who's gonna do that? Still nothing. Anti-paralysis. Oh, that's why you're critting so much. I gave you a combo rate up thing and totally forgot. Okay. Do we have another D? Oh, okay. Me. Though I do know where you live. Yeah, I mean, you could just put in my address to whatever. I also worry, like, someone would send me something and I wouldn't, like, remember to go grab it. Or, like, I wouldn't be able to go grab it or something. And I'd have to, like, just let it sit there. And it would just go to waste, and I would feel sad. I'm gonna check Digivolution again, because I really want to Digivolve someone. Still no, still no, still no. Okay, defense. What is your defense right now? It is so low. Items. Do they have, like... Okay, so that's just for in battle. That's adding experience points. I could... Oh, I didn't mean to do Wasamon. Shit. Crap. Alright. Okay. How about Digivolving now? God damn it. Max SP still needs to be 75. What? Oh, it's because I have... Okay. So it's not 81, it's actually 66. Okay. I understand now. I forgot I had the 2 attachments on it. Ugh. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, like... I don't want stream to be, like, too complicated. I don't want too many, like, panels down below, even though I feel like I have a bunch already. But if people are actually interested in treat stream stuff, like, I'll take a look. But people are gonna have to let me know because I don't wanna. I don't wanna waste my time with it if I'm being truly honest. Bad hackers. Oh wait, hold on. No, we already. All right, under Kowloon 2. That's where we're going. Okay. Alright, I can't go through there yet, right? Maybe I can. Guess not. I have the thing to let me do it, it just won't let me do it. Are you JoJo posing? When it comes to gaming, I'm unbeatable. If you want to know why, it's because I use Digimon to modify my stats and equipment. I love this feeling of invincibility. You'll never make me stop. No one's taking my reputation. I have never in my life understood that mentality. Like, I'm gonna win all the time by cheating, and therefore I'm the best. It's like, you're clearly not the best, though. If you're cheating, you're not the best. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, Turbo Stinger. Like, don't get me wrong, cheating to like save time in like a single player game just so you can get through it faster or get some cool stuff that you think is fun, that's one thing. But cheating in a multiplayer thing where you're like, look at my score, it's the best, no one can beat me because you cheated, it's like, really? I was always so bad at games. My friends made fun of me for it. I just wanted to win for a change. I'll delete my data and start again. This time I'll use hard work to get back at them. Good. Also, I guess saving time. So here's the thing, like with Pokemon, right? It's pretty widely known that a lot of people hack in like perfect Pokemon, at least back in the day. Now, these days, you can make a perfect Pokemon in like 30 minutes tops if you have the money for it in Scarlet and Violet, but back in the day, people would hack in like, you know, really good Pokemon because it was just time consuming otherwise. And I don't blame them for that. That, I think, is fine. I've done it a few times myself, but never to like go online and like dunk on people, you know? Just pretend like, look at the hard work I did getting this Entei with all 6 perfect stats somehow. Yeah, no. Thank God for hyper training, right? Hacker rank up. Bad hackers are loading it over in cyberspace. Must be okay. Dominion battles. So that's just we accept it. Group battlefields company. Blah blah blah. Who should I ask? One or 2 people we can at the moment. That was the case. Sure, let's roll. Let's ask for Yuji again. Okay. That's what I figured. It's just weird that they give you the option, you know? Should grade that out too. Yeah, but the case already. Where are we heading? Let's get hacking. God, can you imagine if I... Wait, this is the same battlefield as before, isn't it? Yeah, this is just the same one we already did. Why are we fighting them again? How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, young girl? Gonna bounce, bring it down the Christmas decor. Talk to you later. Bye. Have fun decorating. I know you love it, so. It's not a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Have fun listening to all the Splatoon music. Yeah, do that. Have a Widdly Squidly Christmas. Do you think that's such a good idea? With one Digimon? I don't think it is. That did so much more damage. Wow. Okay, I should just have to smack it and it'll go down. Go take this one, defend that, and then next turn we just win again. Alright, Crescent Leaf on you. God is so slow. Nice. Congrats. Nano Machine Break. Let's try Nano Machine Break on Patamon. Haven't had a call since being back from my lunch. Why are we open? Why are you open? I mean, I guess for emergencies, right? Granted, you close at 3. I feel like people would have more emergencies later in the day than early in the day, so. Again, she should have taken the one that I just got. It would have prevented me from winning this turn. Oh, it seems Luke is live. We've already done this one. I don't know why we had to do it again. I guess I really just ran out of ideas. It was just like, people like this, but our writers are all on holiday. Just do the same one over again. It's fine. Disappearing elevator. This elevator in Nakano goes to a weird place where girls disappear. Find my sister. I think I should have led with find my sister. Just saying. Ah, we've been here before. I've been expecting you. Sorry to make you come all the way. Welcome. Did you ask him to help with Rico's problem? Yeah, I'm sure he's the man for the job. This young lady is Rico, the client. It's my big sister. She's gone missing. I'll bring him up to speed. Have you heard the rumors about the elevator disappearances? Nuh-uh. It's more of an urban legend. It says people mysteriously disappear while riding an elevator and get taken to another dimension. I don't know the details, but it's scary stuff. You two better be careful when using elevators. Worried about me? How kind. If you have to go missing, please make sure you pay me this month's wages first. Oh, so it's not me you're worried about. My sister's missing. This is a serious discussion. Oh, we got a little off topic there. Sorry about that. That urban legend has been doing the rounds in Nakano for ages. Every school kid knows it. But it might be more than just an urban legend. It seems that Rico's sister went missing right in this building. And it was after getting in an elevator. I know what you're thinking. This is a matter for the police, not a hacker. Am I right? A little bit. We reported it, but Rico's sister is 16. The police said she's probably just run away from home and staying with a friend. They're not interested. Terrible, right? I'd say. A cab, am I right, everybody? They're wrong. She got in an elevator and then vanished. She must still be in the building somewhere. I told them everything, but they didn't believe me. Even my parents said she'll probably come back sooner or later. They're not worried. They must really trust her. If I didn't get home by the time my parents say, I'd be so grounded. I guess your parents don't trust you. I wish they'd stop treating me like a kid. Come on, Rico. Or continue, Rico. I tried looking for her by myself, but couldn't find her anywhere. I was really upset. But he said he'd help me. He'll help me. I could just stand by and do nothing. So I hired someone else instead. I tried asking with the police as well. They recorded her as a runaway, but they're not actually doing anything to look for her. Rico, tell them about when she went missing. Well, we all came here together. After playing the capsule machine on the first floor, my sister let us go to the arcade on the 4th. So we got in the elevator. The elevator? Is that when she vanished? Did you actually see it happen? Well, don't rush her. Let her finish. And he'll be the one investigating. You'll be busy working here. You're right. I got ahead of myself. I'm sorry, Rico. What happened next? We took the elevators to the 4th floor, but something wasn't right. The cafe's on the 4th floor. Was there something unusual about this floor? Yeah, all the lights were off. It was pitch dark. Has there been a power outage lately? Not that I remember. What happened next? The corridor was completely dark, and that's not all. There was no one else there. It was scary, but we had to look around. This is the only place with any lights on. You mean K Cafe? Yeah, and we heard a dog barking inside. A dog? In here? That's impossible. There was one. When we got close to the door, a big black dog came out. Do you know anything about that? Have you been keeping a pet dog here? Of course not. You're here every day, you'd know. That's true. No, we haven't had any customers with a dog. I was scared, but my sister petted it. Then she went inside. I was about to follow her when the door closed. I pushed it as hard as I could, but it wouldn't open. I called out to her, but she didn't answer, and I couldn't hear the dog either. I was super scared, so I ran back to the elevator, I wanted to get to another floor and find a grown-up to help. Quick thinking. Nothing like my boss. He got lost as soon as he stepped outside this building and ended up calling me in tears. Sakchan. Sachan? Would that be like... Is it Sakchan or Sachan? Let's not talk about that right now. When I got to the elevator, the door closed by itself, and the lights in the elevator went out. I don't know what to do. Luke redeemed Hydrate. Aren't you streaming right now? Mute that. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, you are. What the heck, man? Digimanda's live too. Mute that. All right, everyone, hydrate. I mean, with all the talking I'm doing, it's probably good to remember to hydrate. I didn't know what to do, but then the lights came back on and the door opened. Then what? The lights in the corridor were on and there were people in the corridor and the stores. Lots of people. They weren't there a few seconds before. I ran to the cafe. I thought my sister would come back, but she didn't. Sakchan and I were here as normal. We hadn't seen her sister or a dog. You don't believe me? Just like the police? I promise I'll solve the case. Thank you. You're such a professional. Wow, such a big word. You're so smart. I can think of two possibilities. A mysterious disappearance related to the occult, or an accident caused by an elevator malfunction. It's probably best to start with the most realistic one. The occult! The reason I hired Hudie is because I need someone to investigate the elevator control system. Maybe I could do that. Just between you and me, wouldn't it be terrifying if there was something involving the occult? I use that elevator every day. I don't want to end up cursed or something. I wonder if a curse is only half as bad as two people get cursed at the same time. We can't ignore what happened to Rico's sister. If I do get cursed, I just hope you're there with me. Dude, fucking don't drag me into your curses. The shit, man. God. What are you whispering about? Oh, nothing! How about we retrace Rico and her sister's steps? It might help the investigation. What do you mean? Just that. We recreate exactly what happened. We did... Alright, there's some dialogue in this game where I'm just like, do we really need to explain what retracing your steps means? Is that necessary? Some of this dialogue just feels like they put it in here for padding, not gonna lie. Start by going down to the first floor and getting in the elevator. And the rumors are true, Rico's sister isn't the only person to disappear in mysterious circumstances. Let's do exactly the same thing and see if we can find anything unusual with the elevator control system. I think it's a good place to start. How about you? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's do it. Huh? Are you going too? What about the cafe? I'll leave you in charge. I have to go. To get to the bottom of this Nakano mystery. No, wait. I mean to save Rico's sister. Okay, I'd usually ask for double pay, but as it's for Rico's sister, I'll let you off this time. Make sure you tell me as soon as you find something. I will. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I would also ask for double pay. I wish, again, going back to terrible jobs, I wish I could have asked for like double pay for doing two people's jobs when like someone called out. But no. Some Digimeat, that's good stuff. Sure is. I got 3 more cases, holy crap. Oh, can I not use the phone? Am I not allowed to? Really? I'm not allowed to use the phone. What the shit? I don't think there's a login place on the first floor, but I know there's one up here. I went to Eden again when I meant to do the Digilab. Oops. That's what I get for mashing, so that's on me. We're gonna end up doing like all the investigation things like before we get to the next chapter. I swear. I am getting hungry though. So I'm either going to just order food soon, or maybe end stream soon and then order food. We'll see. We'll see. I feel... Does anyone else ever feel bad about ordering food while it's like raining or something outside? Is this the elevator you took? Yeah. Then let's get in. You monitor the elevator control system. What do you do next, Rico? We press the 4th floor button. Yes? You feel bad about ordering food when it's raining out too? You or your sister? I tried to, but she did it. What do you mean? We need to recreate the exact same conditions. I wanted to press it, but I couldn't reach it and accidentally pressed the 2nd and 3rd floor buttons. Then my sister canceled them. It's possible to cancel a button once it's been pressed. Different elevators have different ways of doing it. You can cancel a button by pressing it 3 times. My sister's friend told her how to do it. I did not know that. It's like a cheat code in a game. Interesting, isn't it? After I accidentally pressed the 2nd and 3rd floor buttons, my sister canceled them and pressed the 4th floor button. Do you remember which order she canceled them in? She did the 2nd floor one first, pressed the 3rd, and then the 2nd, and then the 2nd floor 3 times, and the 3rd floor 3 times, and finally the 4th floor. It's a lot more involved than I thought it would be. Ah. This is what happened last time. It worked. Looks like it worked. The elevator's moving. It stopped. How's the elevator control system looking? It's not. An error? There's definitely something strange going on. Might have hit the jackpot. Jackpot? Oh, nothing. I wonder where we are. Proceed with caution. And what's worse is we ordered pizza last night from like a local place, but I'm just sitting here like, man, I want Domino's. The lights are on, but there's no one here. At first glance, it looks exactly like the 4th floor we just came from. But something about it doesn't feel quite right. It was pitch dark last time, but this feels just like when my sister disappeared. I see. So you and your sister were exploring this floor when you encountered the dog at K Cafe. Yeah, there was no one around, just like now. It was so scary. Don't worry. We're here with you this time. Sean, I'm intrigued to know what's going on in K Cafe, but let's investigate this floor first. Just like Rico and her sister did. Okay. Let's go to the arcade and back. Come on, Rico. What if I went this way? This way. There's nothing hiding back here. There's no machine here for me to go to Eden. I saw a single person, just like when I was here with my sister. All we could hear was the sound of our own footsteps. Creepy. It's so strange. This place is usually bustling with people, but now it's completely deserted. Looks like exactly the same situation as when Rico came with her sister. Sean, let's head for K Cafe. Alright. God, I'm getting hungry. It's either that or I demolished the bag of chips. Jesus Christ. That did not sound like a dog. Ooh, what's that terrifying howl? It sounded like it was coming from K Cafe. You're telling me that her sister pet whatever that was? You hear something? Like a vicious dog howling? And not even howling, just like gnashing. The door won't open. What's going on? Shall I smash it? Smashy, smashy. Please do it. Stand back, Rico. Okay. One punch! That's a bit different. Eek! What the? This isn't K Cafe. Blah, 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 blah. Cyberspace? How could we even be in cyberspace without logging in? Let's keep going. We have to find Rico's sister. You lead the way. Keep your wits about you. Oh. Sand guard. I never ended up using any, like, the guard items. They're probably pretty good, though. Elecmon! I like Elecmon. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh, getting a headache now too. Nothing here. Nothing up here, it seems. Oh, at least I can get an Otamamon now. Could not escape. Oh, there's an item over here. Farm development kit. Fucking finally. I feel like I've been waiting to get one of those forever. You're not escaping again. Sigmon, please. I know you want to fight for justice in the Kamen Rider way, but... Pointy dog. Eek! What's that? Grr, more intruders. I can't get a moment's peace. It's the dog from last time. Where's my sister? Let her go. Did you bring them here? If you insist on disturbing my sleep, I'll put you to sleep like that other human. Sang Loopmon. Grrr! Sticker blade. Honestly, this sounds like it's giving me like stickers. Kind of nice. It can just do spiking strike. It's fine. I'll even put a chain plus up on Stingmon. I need to hit charge this thing one, two. Oh, just two. Speed break sounds good. Hell Crusher. Move to Gaia. I got the hit charge and chain up. Ugh. Super Stinky Jet, no. It's just Ice Archery again. I might need to move my SP stuff from Digimon to Stigmon just because Stigmon's using it way more. I'm trying to remember to do that after this fight, but no promises. There we go. Here we go, Big B. How could I lose? Where's this girl's sister? Did you eat her? Why would I eat a human? If you're talking about the intruder, she's asleep over there. She was so annoying I had to put her to sleep. Since you defeated me, I'll let you take her. She should wake up when she leaves. I see. You seem reasonable enough. Let me ask you something else. Did you create this floor? Why does it look exactly like the same as our 4th floor? 4th floor? I don't know what that is. This place has always looked like this. I was originally in Eden, but suddenly found myself here one day. Well, this place isn't like Eden. I don't like it. I wanted a comfortable bed, so I modified this area to look like Eden. I did quite a good job, don't you think? So it wasn't you who made this floor look like our 4th floor? I see. Huh. I don't know what you're talking about, but I thought I'd be able to sleep here in peace. But humans keep barging in and disturbing me. Simply by pressing floor 3, then 2, then 2 3 times, then 3 3 times, and then the 4th floor. It's that simple. This place doesn't belong to me. So what should I do? I'll seal off this floor. Of course, but you should leave too. This is also for your own good. For my own good? I really don't know what you're talking about. But I don't need you to tell me to leave. I can't get any peace here. I want to go. If I knew how to get out of here, I would have left by now. I could bring you to Eden if you want. You can take me to Eden if I go into your terminal. That would be great. I wanted to go back to Eden for so long. I'll leave you too. I'll leave that to you. Oh, just one more thing. Another one? Go on then. Sorry for disturbing your sleep. First you want to get rid of me and now you're apologizing. I can't figure you out. Anyone would be irritated for having their sleep disturbed. I know exactly how you feel. You're very strange. Now get me out of here. Yeah, okay. Beep boop bop boop beep boop beep. Alright, I think we're done here. I don't know what will happen to this place now that he's gone. Let's get her back to the real K Cafe. Did you get back to Eden? That's good. Her sister's resting inside. She should probably go to the hospital later, just to be on the safe side. Okay. I'll go with her when she wakes up. I'm still not sure exactly what happened. As far as I understand, Rico's sister strayed into a strange place created by a dog-like monster. Is that right? It's not quite that simple. How to explain it? Huh? There's a rumor that this building has a magical 3.5th floor. Is it 3.5th or 3.5? Between the 3rd and 4th floors? Huh? I always take the stairs. I've never seen anything like that. That's what makes it so strange. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. What do you mean? There are lots of urban legends about this place that look like the real thing, but are slightly different. According to the stories, those places sometimes exist and sometimes do not. If someone inadvertently enters such a place while it exists, what do you think will happen to them once it disappears? They vanish. Exactly. There have been tales about such strange phenomena in Nakano for a long time. Thirth. Got it. The Thirth Floor legend also started in Nakano. That strange creature. Is that the right word? That dog-like monster, as Sakchan put it? It must have inadvertently strayed into this Thirth Floor while it was temporarily accessible. When it was unable to leave, it changed the K Cafe into a bed where it felt more comfortable. But then Rico and her sister unintentionally found themselves on the third floor. I did not think they'd be keep using that this much. When her sister entered its bed, it got irritated and put her to sleep. And that's how she went missing. So Rico's sister and that dog might have disappeared if they had stayed there. Thirth is so funny. It's a time. It is a time. It's possible. Luckily, we made it in time. But why help that dog-like monster? I never meant any harm. It just put her to sleep. It didn't hurt anyone. It was just another victim of the third floor. There was no reason to help Rico's sister and not help it. Would you come and rescue me if I got trapped in the third floor? Huh? That would never happen. Seriously? You know that dog monster thing, but not me? I'm so hurt. You should pay me compensation for pain and suffering. Agreed. I didn't mean it that. It came out wrong. It's impossible to get to the third floor now. That's what I wanted to say. What do you mean? Sean looked into it for me. There was an error in the control system when we pressed the buttons in a certain order. It sent a signal that would usually never be sent. That's right, isn't it? I suspect that abnormal signal that caused the third floor to appear. Rico and her sister just happened to press the exact sequence of buttons to send the signal that apparently other people have pressed before too. So would I end up on the third floor if I press the same buttons? Don't worry, Sean has fixed the elevator control system, so that won't happen again. He's an excellent hacker. Aww, you make me blush. That's a relief. Luckily, I won't need to pay any compensation now. But this isn't over yet. Was that, what was that third floor anyway? Why did it look exactly like the fourth floor? How could humans and a dog-like monster from Eden get trapped there? And why was that monster able to change the space? I just don't get it. This world is full of mysteries, Sakshan. That doesn't explain anything. That's not good enough. We should just be glad that Riko's sister's safe as well. I'm tired. Now all I want to do is now sleep. Thank you all for rescuing my sister. No need to thank us. My boss only got involved to satisfy his curiosity. She's right. I'm just glad everyone's okay. Including that dog thing. Huh? Oh, where am I? Riko? Ah, she's awake. I'm coming, sis. Oh, I think I was trying to forget all about all this third floor stuff for now. Really? How can you leave so many questions unanswered? I don't care about that. I know basically what happened. I don't think anyone will ever know the full truth about the third floor. Although I wouldn't be adverse to investigating third. God, it's such a hard word to say. To investigating a similar phenomena if the opportunity ever arises. I think a mystery or two makes Nakano a much more interesting place. I agree. That's the reason why I work here, despite the low pay. It's always about the pay with you. Ah ha 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 ha. I'm so glad they're done talking. Oh. Maybe we're not done with the third floor yet. Jada, which hybrid Digimon carries the Ryoguten sword? Oh god. Kaiser Greymon? Do I know what Kaiser Greymon is? Oh, it's oh god. Ancient Greymon? Emperor Greymon. Okay, yeah, it's a different name for Emperor Greymon. Okay. I'm gonna guess Susanomon. Alright. Turn that in. Oh, this transmission number is... Sure. I guess. Ugh. How exactly do you select a target? No, you're a target. Well, you've had bad intel twice now, so I don't know what you expect from me. Yosh. Tomorrow, huh? I don't know what'll happen, but I better prepare accordingly. It's time. I'll go to the open space. And we'll go to the open space next week because I'm just too hungry. So I'm gonna save. We're actually, you know what? We're gonna check because I said I was gonna. Hold on. Digimon settings. Not you. You. I'm gonna remove the D. As much as I love having that combo, I think we need this more than anything. Waspmon can have the USB. That's speed, okay. And then we'll go with more SP attachments. Okay. Still no learned moves. Anti-paralysis. Have I not turned that case in yet? 3 new cases added. Alright, cool. Let's just check the Digilab real quick. Make sure everything's in order. Heal up our Digimon so I don't forget to do that. We can now add an island. So I can take all the Digimon that are just sitting in my box and throw them in there and let them level up. So that's good. Alright, so first we'll Digi-convert Otamamon and Wanyamon. We'll move everything from farm, or everything in the Digibank into the farm. Oh, we did have a Koromon. No biggie. Alright. We'll check Digivolutions for everybody. Intelligence 70. Intelligence 61. We can still go bigger. Then everything else just can't Digivolve yet. So. No one's at max level, right? I think I need to do move Digimon to just like look at them. No stats. Yeah, like no one's even close to max level yet, so that's fine. We'll double check that everyone can't Digivolve here into something, or into like everything they can. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't mind getting Infamon, but actually, can't 100% with XP Monster. I can't get that. So as soon as Okuamon becomes available, not soon at all. Holy shit. Oh, maybe Infermon's just gonna be the one to go to. We'll see what happens. Okay, so then you get defense up. So very low. So then you get our defense and max SP up. Yeah. Oh, hello? It was Kaiser Greymon. Shit. Alright. Whatever. Farm Island 2. We'll just have you train, I guess. We could do the leisure, actually. Before that, let me check the store, because it's probably a developed thing in here for strength. And grab that, throw that in. Oh, we got, it's like the symbols, right? Fire element. Neutral type. What do we have the most in Farm 2? It's 2 fire. So. Do I have anything that's just like sellable? I did not get any sellables. Okay. Whatevs. Farm 2. Farm goods. We'll throw that in there. Oh my. Train leisure course. 2 hours. Jesus. Alright. Okay. That's gonna be it for this week. I don't know what I'm gonna do Monday. I still gotta like figure that out. Hopefully Wednesday we're gonna be playing Phantasy Star. I hope. It depends on how stable my connection is without my Ethernet cable. So thanks for the fun, Sean. Thank you for being here, Pause. And Lady Tuesday and Luke and Figleaf and anyone else I might be not remembering. In which case I'm sorry. Yeah, Monday and Friday streams, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Or the next, like the following Monday. Cause I don't wanna start anything long since Crisis Core Reunion's coming out, and I should hopefully have that the day after it releases for stream, so. We'll see, I'll figure something out. Whatever, everyone, I'm not gonna rate anybody just cause I'm so hungry. I'm probably just gonna make lunch at this point. It's so rainy out. And I feel bad about ordering. Anyway. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget about the Charizard raids this weekend if you're playing Pokemon. And have a good one. Bye.